Hello everybody and welcome to the Badger Pal stream. I am your host Ross, and tonight we are starting a new campaign in Empire at War. And the mod we're going to be playing with for the foreseeable future is Star Wars Awakening of the Rebellion. This is a mod, you can find it over on the Steam Workshop. You can press subscribe on the mod and it will download and install for you, nice and easy. The mod is pretty extensive in what it actually adds to the game, and we'll get more into that once we actually start playing. But basically it's set after the battle of the first Death Star and the destruction of the first Death Star, up to sort of the Battle of Endor, and then a little bit after it, a little bit of like when the rebels start to push the Empire back. And so we're going to be playing as the rebels this time. We played as the clones during the Clone Wars. We're going to play as the rebels during the Galactic Civil War. And we are going to do the full campaign. Okay? Now there is a bunch of extra campaigns you can do in this mod. So you can do like the Coruscant Surrounded one, which is the one we'll be doing. So full story campaign featuring... Oh no, sorry, that's only Rebel and Empire. I kind of want the pirates in it as well. Less planets. And it is sorry, it is difficult. Burped there. Oh, right, okay. Well, I guess we could do Coruscant Surrounded because we are playing as the rebels. We're not going to be playing as the Black Sun. Although it does say Black Sun has minimal presence. But there is random campaigns, and basically what this does is this starts you off with 2 planets to start with. So you only get 2 planets. And hello, Uncle Terry MH. Yo, I could never manage to mod this game. Been playing it since I was a kid. Dude, if you want to mod it, pick it up on Steam. It's relatively cheap. And then it's just a case of go to the Steam Workshop once your game's installed, and you can one-click install mods. It's super handy. You then just launch the game and go into the mod option, go into the mod tab under options when the game's running. Double-click the mod that you want to play. The game will restart with the mod installed. It's dead easy. Super helpful that Steam added that. Because modding this game the old-fashioned way is it's a pain in the ass. So I think what we're going to do, we want the full story, right? We want the full story campaign, and we're playing as the rebels. We don't really care about the pirates. The pirates will be there. They'll be a pain in the ass. It's more about fighting the Empire for me, and we're going to play on hard. And I'm going to hate myself for this because in the ordinary base game, Empire at War, it's not a difficult game by any stance, right? You can easily play on hard, and even expert. Awakening of the Rebellion ups the AI's difficulty massive. The AI cheats insanely. Even normal is a bit difficult. So if you're going to play this, right, after watching the stream you think, oh, this is great, I'm going to go download that mod and play it, I would highly recommend you start on normal, because this game changes a lot about this mod changes a lot about the game, and it's very difficult. I'm not confident I'm going to beat it on hard, but I'm going to play it on hard anyway, because you got to post your losses. Now, if I remember right, there is either a cutscene here, or we get a cutscene later on. There is a lot of cutscenes. Hey, El Poncho, welcome to the chat. Suffer for our entertainment. You know I do. I always do. So, the game hasn't froze. It's just loading the campaign. It's a big map. There's a lot to add in. They've added a lot of new units. You'll never be able to build anything with the pirates. That's true, yeah, the pirates are a pain in the ass. Yeah, we do get a cutscene. I'm going to have to speak over this because it's very loud and it's copyrighted music. Stop it, stop it, stop it. In fact, can I skip this? Yes, I can. Okay. Disney, don't take that down. Right. So, much like the base game, we will win if all enemy factions are eliminated from the galaxy. And immediately I'm going to pause. So, as you can see, it's a very... I need to up my mouse DPI, there we go. Very big map, and actually they've moved this since I last played. Oh no, I'm not familiar with this anymore. So they've added in a lot of new planets, like they've added in Jakku, Jeddah, They've added in Baccarat. Bespin was in the base game, actually. They've added in... What else have they added in? Added in a few ones. Jaeger Minor, that was a new one. Scipio. Concord Dawn. ET 4. Like, a lot of this is... It's basically a new galactic map. And we'll start getting into some of the things that this mod's changed. So the first one is the units that you can get. There is a lot more units now in the game. So for example, if we just go to Hoth, you have the basic games, you have your X-Wings, Y-Wings, etc, Nebulon B, but you might notice we have Rebel transports. Now these actually serve a purpose. They've actually modded these in so that the Rebel transports, because they're in every Rebel fleet when you watch the films, are repair ships. They deploy little drones that repair nearby transports, corvettes, frigates and fighters. It's pretty nice. You'll also notice we have AF5 heavy tramp shuttle companies. These are basically APCs with medics inside them. We've got a couple new heroes and a lot of new starships. Okay, so that's the first thing this game has. Second is a completely rebalanced economy. So in the base game, each planet, if we turn on all of our tactical info, each planet gives you so much in the way of credits. So Mustafar is quite a good planet for us. It gives us 225 credits per week. Slousfan 150, Utapau 125, and so on. But if I mouse over my weekly income, it brings you up this. So everything you build has to be paid for. It has a maintenance cost, and I love this about the game, about this mod. So you can see that Rebel camps, for example, are bringing in 938 credits per week. The trade routes, which are the little lines going between planets, are bringing us 3,375. Hey, Uncle Terry, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. You will be a captain in one of our fleets once I get to that. Base income of 2,125, but ion cannons, planetary ion cannons we have, are costing us 374 credits per week. Base shield generators are costing us 274 credits per week. Turbo laser defences are costing us 250. Alliance headquarters, defence platforms, shipyards, all that stuff's costing us money. Uncle Terry says, well, I have to set up my PC and play this now. You absolutely have to. This game's fantastic. I have thousands of hours in this game, purely because of modding. So, there is a whole new balanced economy in this, and oh my god, I'm just seeing how much territory the Empire control. Holy crap. So yeah, there's a whole new economy that you need to balance, and I think that's really good. Gives it a bit more of a tactical feel to it. You need to be like, right, okay, what planets do I want to invest in? You know, means that not every planet is going to be able to pump out, you know, Star Destroyers. You need to think about where you put your shipyards, because you won't be able to afford to put one on every planet. And the way the rebels make income, we go to Bothawa, is through where are they now? Alliance envoys. These are basically people that go out and go, hey, you know, rebels are doing good work, you should help us out, and they get us funds. We have Bothan spies who actually do like what they should do. They spy on enemy planets. We have passive operations agents. They can assassinate minor heroes, and we have retrieval operatives, which can remove corruption from friendly planets. And oh, we've got a mission. This is the other thing. So, your tech. In the base game, your tech was a upgrade you could buy on any planet. On this, it is a space station you build, and then there's a space station for every tier. If that space station is destroyed in a battle, you lose that tier of tech, which means you could technically be able to build, say, tier 3 ships, but if your tier 1 station is destroyed, you can't build your base fighters or corvettes or anything like that, which is quite fun. The other thing the game adds is minor factions. So I seen them just a second ago. Here we go. These are the Hapes. They are purple, and they are, if you have ever read any of the expanded universe stuff, there's a lot of them in there. You also have, what are these guys? The who are they owned by? I think this is the Corporate Alliance, who are kind of like separatist holdouts. Where's Nalhutta? Nalhutta, there we go. The Hutts own Nalhutta and Gamor. And what else have we got? Rhodey is owned by the Black Sun, I think. Geonosis. Oh. Geonosis and Hypora. I don't know who you're owned by. I think they might be separatists as well, because they have a Lucerhulk. Green is the Empire. Yellow is Black Sun, which is the pirate faction, and we are red, the rebels. And so one of the first things I always do whenever I play this is I pick a couple of planets to just straight up abandon, because the Empire come at you hard. So unfortunately, Chandrilla, you are right in the middle of Imperial space. We're going to evacuate the planet. Oh, I need to unpause the game. So as soon as an Imperial fleet comes here, and they will, we will hyperspace away. For some reason, we are blockading Korea. Ah, Mon Mothma, we made it. In our desire for a new republic, many systems now given their support. Therefore, it is time to take the next step. We must attack the most important core worlds to solidify our support. Take over Corellia, Kua, and I think that said Coruscant? Yeah, conquer those 3 planets, we turn into the new republic rather than the rebel alliance. We have a fleet of our Myakar, which again is a planet we're going to abandon. And this is actually one of the fun ships, and you know what? Uncle Terry, you are going to be the flagship of this fleet, which is Rebel 1. You're going to be its captain, seeing as you subscribe to us. So Rebel 1 is a Providence class ship from the Separatists that the Rebels got hold of, and they modified it to give it like more speed. They gave it more engines, and they modified it to be able to carry more fighters. Onderon, unfortunately, is too far away from us to get. Oh no, I guess if we punch through the Roche asteroid field, we could be okay. If we were to take the Roche asteroid field, the Maw, and Kessel, I reckon we could be okay. Catenomydia is a good planet to hold. It gives us a lot of income, but again, it's very close to the core, which is going to be difficult for us to defend. Now, Hoth is an easy one. We're going to immediately sell the ion cannon. We don't need it there, and the base shield generator, because the only way to get to Hoth is through Alloin. So we're going to reinforce Alloin instead. If they get through Alloin, we've made critical errors, and we deserve what comes to us. So we're going to move our fleets over to Alloin. We're going to pull the droids out. Now this is the other thing, right? Support. So this mod adds little side missions in that you can do, and the little side missions can be like, you know, send a stealth unit to this planet. Cool. Now send them to this planet, and you'll get extra credits. Or it can be go blow up an Imperial shipyard, and we'll give you a Star Destroyer. You know, you capture one in the raid, etc. So they're worth doing. Let's see, where else do we want to kind of dig in? Orto Plutonia. You can give us a manufacturing base, but that's it. You're not really worth holding right now, and you don't give us a lot in the way of credits. So goodbye. We leave you. Utapau gives us a fair amount of credits. Again, only gives us a manufacturing base. Now, one of the things that the Rebels cannot do in this mod is build mining facilities. We don't like it. The Empire can, but we can't. Sluis Van gives a... Oh, yeah, see, already we are under attack at Toydaria by the Empire. Now, normally I would just auto-resolve that because there's no way we win that. That fleet kills us every time. But I want you guys to kind of see the mod. It is a completely different scale to the base game. Base game's very zoomed in. This is very zoomed out. And it looks gorgeous as well. Like, if I focus on that ship. Right? This was a ship, by the way, that appeared in like two frames in Return of the Jedi, and they've made a whole model for it. Look how good that model looks for the planet. So you can do station upgrades, and they are very similar to the base game. There's a couple new ones, like improving your thrusters and improving your sensors, but they don't do much. Now, one of the advantages we have as the Rebel Alliance is our starfighters, our X-Wings. Now, in the base game, they are just fighters, they don't really do anything special, but in this mod, they do have a slight bomber capability. They have a single proton torpedo that they can fire every now and then. So they can do a little bit of damage. Especially in large numbers, they can do a lot of damage in large numbers. Now, our station is not going to hold up to any sort of bombardment, but it does have very long range turbo lasers. And I'll be honest, I just want to get one kill out of this. So we're going to focus on that Star Galleon, that thing there. If we can kill that Star Galleon, I'll be happy. We're going to switch the Y-Wings to fire their ion cannons along with our proton torpedoes. There we go. Hits out. So now that the X-Wings have done their bombing run, they can split off and deal with fighters. And we have barely dented that ship. We've lost the Corellian Corvette, which has went up in a beautiful explosion. And our starbase actually has a couple cannons in range. The Y-Wings are still able to engage, and I think the X-Wings are somewhere in this mothball. But I can see one. I've seen one of them there. We still have the little gunships. These guys actually should be dealing with these TIE fighters. That's kind of what they're designed to be, their gunboats. Come on, get the kill on him. He's at half health. The station... I need the station focusing him down. You're in range. We've lost a squadron of X-Wings. We've lost all of our Y-Wings. And they are now turning tail and running. I might need just to put everybody on that. Come on. I need like 2 or 3 proton missiles. Come on. Come on! He's out of sensor range. He's getting his shields back. Come on. Give me one kill. Come on, get him. Uncle Terry, what is it you love? I kind of went on a rant there. Come on. Okay, the X-Wings have spent their missiles. Or that squadron has. Look, that one guy had a single missile, he sent it out. The base is going to go down any second now. He's out of range of everything else anyway. Come on, Y-Wings, it's on you. There you go, X-Wing squadrons launch their missiles. Oh, come on. It says reinforcements en route. I don't believe it. I don't think anybody's coming to save us. Oh, unfortunately, the Star Galleon's ability, right, is they can plant these little defense turrets that you see in Rogue One. And they're really good at dealing with starfighters. Come on. No! No, we don't have anything left. It's literally just the station. Now, when we get into ground combat, there's a lot to explain there. They've completely reworked ground combat in this mod. Now, Bothaway is a critical planet for us to hold because it is going to be where we get most of our income from. So, we're going to have to start pulling ships there. The Hutts are right in our back lines, and I think if we deal with them quickly enough, we can just take those planets. We don't need to worry about being backdoored. Rothana is a good planet for us to hold because we can put a shipyard there. Camino is good because it has the bonus where our infantry are cheaper. What else? Umbara, Kashyyyk's a good one as well because we get Wookiees. We can only build these on this planet.
what you'll notice is some planets have, if they're known for something as ours, they're the only planet where you can build said thing. So like Corellia, for example, you can buy Corellian ships there. Kashyyyk, you can get Wookiees. I'm trying to think what else. Baccarat, you can get Baccarat destroyers. Mon Calamari, you can get Mon Calamari commandos. Uncle Terry says, just all the new stuff, never felt there was enough scale in the base game. Yeah, this definitely adds the sense of scale and really lets you have massive battles. You do quite get... Yeah, look, see? Who's that? Oh, the Hutts. The Hutts have already moved in to take Orto Plutonia. Yeah, this game really does let you play with the scale a bit. Fondor's a really good planet to hold actually because it's a capital ship production facility. You can build really big starships here. But as you can see for us, it's a long distance from any of our other forces. Monolith is a good planet as well because it's an economy planet for us. So we're going to be holding that. In fact, we're going to take all of our starships from Kali, Bastion, and Magito, move them there. Now this is interesting. Magito is a frigate shipyard for us right now. So this is what I'm saying. You need to think about where do I want my shipyards? What planets am I going to dig in on? On Calamari, we can build large starships there. At the minute, we've only unlocked the MCA Justice because we don't have the tech for the other ones. And you know what? We can probably get rid of an ion cannon there. Don't think that's needed. Again, like Hoth, if they get there, we fucked up. Yavin 4 has a starfighter shipyard, so we can build X-Wings, Y-Wings, all sorts here. Okay, so look at my. It's that same fleet, or some of that same fleet. They've obviously came from Kessel. Right, we're going to need to deal with this. Because that's 2 Victories, a Venator, 3 Carracks, 3 Arquintans, which in this game actually do a lot of damage, and 3 IPV-1s. What we're going to do, the 2 squadrons we have in orbit that are paid for units, they're not free from the space station, they're going to run away. I'm going to use the space station and the squadrons, like the garrison that we get. Right, you two flee to the back of the map. We'll bring you back with an actual fleet to deal with this one. And let's get our... Is it worth it? It's not worth it, we're going to lose this planet. I want to take out support ships on this one. We're not going to go for anything big like the Victories or Venators, but we are going to go for the support ships, the little patrol boats, or maybe in our Quintans if we're lucky. So let's speed up time so we get our garrisons out. They've got to come to us anyway. Here they come. Again, this is starting to look a bit like a standard fleet for the Empire in this game. A Venator, a Victory, and a bunch of support craft. Stations open fire. I'm just going to let the station pick its own targets. The gunships can go for starfighters. The Corellian corvette can go for starfighters. I've not picked you. Y-wings, go for that Arquintan. X-wings, join them. Get your missiles off. And then go for that little IPV craft, because that thing will tear us apart. Yes, we nuked it. Y-wings, go for the other one. Space station, you can give them a hand. Focus down that Arquintans. See, the Arquintans are kind of like glass cannons. They do a lot of damage, but they aren't. They don't hold up long in a fight. We might actually be able to get all 3 here if we're lucky. Come on. Yes, there's another one. Everybody focus on this last one. I want it dead. Come on, it's nearly gone. Doesn't have anybody have any missiles? There we go. Go for that Carrack because you're all over there. See how tough they are. Okay, they look like they could be quite tanky. The station's taken an absolute beating from the Star Destroyers, or the Victories even. Still, I thought we'd only get one of the support ships. I didn't realise we'd get the 3 Arquintons. I wonder if they maybe need a buff. And this is the other thing I like about this, is that every unit in this game has had some sort of update to their model from the base game. Obviously all the modded ships have got their own custom made models, but even like the X-Wings, the textures have been touched up. Like the Venators have been touched up because they are in the base game. You only get them if you play as the pirates, but they are in there. Come on, that Carrack's got to be nearly dead. I think it's that one gunship left, I think. Like, look at that. That looks really good, and that definitely... This game was not capable of this years ago. It's very cinematic. Okay, all our forces are gone. Let's retreat with the squadrons we paid for. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to get Uncle Terry's fleet. El Poncho, this looks so different. It's barely recognisable as the same game. Yeah, it's... Oh, we got all 3 of them. Awesome. Yeah, it's massive changes. Okay, so this is one of the missions I was saying about. So, Mon Mothma is saying if we can build a shutter shield generator, we will receive a spec force of gunner platoon. We have 12 weeks to complete the mission. Starter shield? Yeah, let's go for it. Now, we need to mount our attack from Renvar. Unfortunately, the biggest ship in the area is over Myker, which means we're going to have to punch through the Roche asteroid belt. Because the fleet at Renvar does not have enough firepower to deal with that fleet. Oh no, wait, we've got Mon Calamari ships as well. We might be able to do this. We are still going to try and punch through the Roche asteroid field to link our forces up. And this will be our first sort of fleet that we've actually formed up. I'll leave the Z95s there just now. Now, whilst they're all doing that, let's look at our forces down here. We have our rebel sympathisers ready to go. So I'm going to send one of them to Malastare, because that's a high income planet. I think we lost one of our star systems. What is this? Mon Mothma. New orders, Commander. Establish a buffer area between Mon Calamari and the enemy. The Admiral of the fleet will be transferred to your command when it's done. Details are in your log. This is how you get Admiral Akbar, I think. Well, let's go steal credits from Toydaria. Oh, Vader's there. Now, what's fun in this game? Vader gets a Star Destroyer in space. He doesn't get his little TIE Fighter, he gets a full-on Star Destroyer, and then he still goes out in his TIE Fighter and does his business. Which is awesome. And yeah, El Poncho, cinematic mode was fantastic. That the fact they added it to this game. Or, not that they added it, that it came with the game, even. Now, I really think we need to push the Hutts back. We have Ryloth, again, probably a planet we can abandon. How's the fleet at Alloin? It's a lot of starfighters. Unfortunately, we are going to have to start putting some money into our tech, so let's go ahead and get Tech 1. We'll put it on Mustafar just now. I think from Alloin we'll probably go out to Bespin, because Bespin's a high income planet. We'll maybe start moving up towards Fondor, which is the closest capital ship production facility in that region. But right now we need to defend Mon Calamari. Oh. Okay, so currently the Admiral of the Fleet is engaged in protecting the inner systems of the Calamari sector. As enemy incursions continue while the major routes are not secured, we require you to secure the sector's borders to ensure Mon Cala's security. Accomplishing this goal will free up the Admiral for offensive operations. Basically, if we can take control of these planets, we get Admiral Akbar. So we need to take Korriban, Roche, the Wheel, and Kessel. So Roche is on our list. The Wheel is right there. That is a space battle. We could do that. Korriban, we could do. And then what was it? Kessel. Kessel was originally on our list. So yeah, let's do that. Right, let's... oh, we picked up ground forces on the way, didn't we? Crap. Put you guys on Onderon just now. And we'll put a... Ah, crap. They are invading the ground. With a sizable infantry force, that we could repel this. We play it smart, we could repel this. So, ground combat has been completely reworked in this mod. If you're shooting a tank, you need a rocket launcher to really do any damage, and so normal infantry can't really do much against like AT-STs and AT-ATs, much like they wouldn't in the lore. But on the other side of that, let's pull our speeders back. AT-ATs have obviously very heavy weapons, like anti-tank weapons. They don't do great against infantry because infantry aren't tanks. They'll maybe annihilate a single guy, but they won't do much to the whole squad. Right, take out that guy because he's... If they capture that landing zone, we're fucked. I love that we have Tauntauns. You know, we're not on Hoth, but we get Tauntauns. Right, I need one squad of infantry. What are you? You're just you're Sec Ops. You guys, you're just basic soldiers. I'm giving you the order to go there because I've played this map before. There's a factory there. We are going to start pulling back and digging in. And now the rebels get a bunch of new units. So these guys, for example, these basically are the technicals of the Star Wars. They're basically pickups with guns mounted to the back. Right, we're going to need some anti-tank defences. Probably put them there. We'll put an AA gun there. And now these actually allow you to build some pretty big stuff. So we're going to pick up a sensor node. You can only build them on these large build pads. Okay. Go on, anti-infantry turret, deal with them. And then we'll send these squads over here. We don't want them capturing that landing zone because then they'll just bring in all the walkers close to us. We have already ran into the enemy armour. Crap. Okay. Right, I need you guys. Rapid response, move on over. You guys are basically the best thing we have against infantry. You can see they're not doing a lot of damage against that because it's heavily armoured. Oh, fall back. You guys are like the Arquentins that the Empire have. You can do a lot of damage to certain targets, but you're not very good in defending yourself. Let's use our airspeeder to take out any of the smaller stuff. Guys, go there. Right. Now I want to see, this was in the mod patch. No. It is something I've seen the devs say on their page that they are looking at trying to get it so that the walkers, all walkers, can be tied up by that tow cable. Right, let's get our heavy armour over here where it can actually focus on the enemy armour. Like, look at the damage that thing does to it when it actually hits. Come on. What is that? Switch weapon to grenade launchers for anti-infantry. Cool. You need to be doing more. Infantry need to be taking cover. The Tauntauns are pointless now. Focus on the big walkers. You see we're doing very little to them. So yeah, what units you bring to a battle really matter now. He's kicked on his shields. You need to be doing more. We lost our heavy tank. We're going to lose this battle. Let's just try and take as many of them with us, and then hopefully that's enough to stop them reinforcing the planet. Which means that taking it back might be a bit easier. Take him out. Screw him. Come on. One of you should have a rocket launcher. So yeah, you get squads like this one, you can see they've got a rocket launcher, which means they are heavy soldiers. They're more for dealing with armour. Okay, I'm going to call that. We did take out a fair chunk of the force they brought. I didn't realise we took out all the armoured troopers. Like, they must have just had, like, the ATSTs and the transports left. Right, let's put a Corellian corvette in lead. And Ungol Terry, let's use your fleet as our first offensive. Because I reckon this is all pirates, and I'm hoping this is majorly fighters. Majorly fighters? Mostly fighters. They'll maybe have a space station. Oh, B-Wings are 10% cheaper here. Now, one of the things I like in this mod, because of the scale of the mod, you can actually have tactics in space. So I can make a little, scouting party of 2 Corellian corvettes because they've got the boost engine ability. They're super quick. I can locate the enemy and then I can bring the fleet down on top of them. Or at the very least I can see what they have and decide if I want to attack or not. There we go, there's the fleet. Pull them away. So we're looking at a lot of starfighters. Try and pull them. So what are you good at? You are light Corellian frigates. The light Corellian frigate was developed by Corellian Star Drives to protect convoys from pirates. Armed with some Tyam and back turbo laser cannons, these ships can be dangerous to cruisers when operating in formations. You guys have heavy turbo lasers. I can't quite see what that is on the front of you. And you've got anti-fighter laser cannons. Right, let's lead them into a bit of a trap. Let's have Rebel 1 come out of hyperspace first, and then we get a good idea of what they've got in terms of starfighters as well. We'll have a bunch of Marauder cruisers at the back, because these are basically artillery for us. We'll have some gunships to soak up a little bit of damage. We'll have a bomber squadron ready to come in as well. And some R41s just to soak up a little bit of damage. Corellian corvettes are going to lead them into the ambush. I love the noise this thing makes. It sounds like an old plane. Rebel 1 has a very long range. And we're going to use the X-Wings to immediately try and get those hangar bays offline. The gunship is actually leading the charge. So the Rebel 1 is a pretty tanky ship, but it needs to be broadsiding. It's not a straight-on firing, but it is tearing these ships apart. Right, X-Wings, I need you turning around, dealing with those fighters. Y-Wings, I think a squadron just got deleted. Pull back. I have actually paid for you guys. Y-Wings, I need you guys focusing down these pirate frigates. Oh, there's our Quentins, I didn't realise. Why is our artillery not firing back? Come on. Let's get our corvettes up here to deal with some anti-fighter business. Even if we just weaken this fleet, as long as we don't lose our engines, we'll be okay. Focus on the Quentin. You guys, I need you focusing on these pirate ships. They are really hard to click. Switch the Quintons, they're doing more damage. Oh, shields are out. Engines are going to be out. Start pulling away. Keep going for that. Hey, Sharpfire. 2 seconds, I'll be with you. Oh, we've lost the engines. Right, we need to be dealing more damage here. I reckon, come on, if we can get these our Quintons down quick enough, we might be okay here. Right, I need you guys really focusing on them. I need you guys on them. Everybody focus down the Quinton. It's got the firepower to basically delete subsystems off us. Focus on them. Now him. Oh, it's close. We don't get this ship back. There's no way to rebuild this ship if we lose it. Oh! That was close. Woo. God, this game... Hard does not fuck around. Now, thankfully, we do keep the ship. But yeah, Rebel 1 is a one-off ship. We never get it back. So we're going to reinforce the Roche asteroid belt. And what we're really looking for here is for this fleet to maybe leave. And let's get ourselves another Mon Calamari vessel, I think, because we're going to need some heavy hitters for this battle. Hey, Kashyyyk, you have some spec forces, and we're gonna keep the shutter shield. Actually, why not? Do we want to upgrade you to an alliance headquarters? Maybe not right now. An infiltrator academy though could be good, or a light factory. See, that's the other thing. You've got to pick your factories. Where you put your factories down. Rothan is probably a good one for us. Get a medium factory online there. El Poncho, risky play. It was a risky play, but it's not. If I'm honest, it's not a great fleet. We need to add more to it, which is why we're linking up with the defence force at Renvar, and then we're going to go to Seleucami, which has Vader on the ground. Right. Okay. Let's be risky here. Move you over, because that ship's going to take forever to be built. And what we'll do is we'll scout it out. We'll scout this out. We've got 2 large capital ships, but I'm not sure we've got the fighters. And that's where the rebels really come through in this mod, is the fighters. They don't have a space station. This is good. You know what? Let's bring in a capital ship for the sensor range. Now, are they going to sit there, or are they going to come to us? They're going to come to us. I can see they've at least got a Venator. Yeah, they do still have the victories. And so many starfighters. Do they still have both Venators? They do. Sorry, both victories. No, we need more starfighters. We need to be able to tear that apart. See all those starfighters? We need to get them, because they'll get reinforcements unless we take out the hangar bays. We're going to pull back and build a bigger force. Which thankfully Yavin can do. So Yavin, give me a buttload of X-Wings, and in fact transfer over any fighters you already have. Now we also need to look at Basically the rest of the galaxy. We've lost the system. I'm okay with that. I knew that was going to happen. Let's go look at Bespin, because I reckon we've got a okay sized fleet. Now, this is fun, right? Riots. So an opportunity has presented itself. Discontent amongst the subjugated world's populace has reached its peak and mass rioting has erupted. If we were to send some people to offer guidance, then we could possibly maximise the impact of the chaos, perhaps destroy some of the enemy's infrastructure. Send either Princess Leia, Kyle Katarn, Han Solo, or a combination of the three to lead, if we can spare it. Sending along any additional commando units will help. I have Kyle Katarn doing nothing right now, and he's right next to Jägerminer. And basically what will happen when he gets there is either nothing, or we'll take the planet. We did not take the planet. But he does let us see that there is a Star Destroyer in orbit. It's a single Star Destroyer that we can maybe deal with. Let's hold on. Yeah, we were going to launch a quick look at Bespin. See if Bespin's a planet we could take. I'm going to say no. That's... maybe. With the Falcon and Rogue Squadron, the Starfighters might not be too much of an issue. It's the Acclimators I'm worried about. I don't think we have the anti-ship capabilities unless we hold the Y-Wings in reserve. See, this is the problem playing with the Rebels, right? On the right hand side of the galaxy you have Mon Calamari, which can build you massive starships. And you have Yavin 4, so the right side's okay. That's where you're probably going to start your push from. The left side does not have a lot. You know, I mean, I've gathered all my forces, and the biggest ship I've managed to get is a Nebula B. It's not great. I mean, they get a squadron of X-Wings. Let's pull in some Z95s just to keep these two alive. Oh, run away. Okay, look at all those starfighters. If we could get the engines on the Acclimators destroyed, that would slow them down, and we could deal with the fighters however we wanted to. It's getting bombers in there to take out the engines that's the problem. Right, Falcon, go back because you are able to take all the damage, punishment, along with the Rogue Squadron. And then run away because you can shoot backwards. Z95s, lead them away. On your end, close your S-files and go faster. So like that, if we can just whittle down their starfighters to the point where we can get our bombers in and basically be, you know, unmolested by them. Right, we'll have the Falcon hang back because the Falcon can run away and shoot backwards. And I like that they've given the Falcons the missiles. It's a nice touch. Run away! That's a lot of missiles! This really is like micromanaging to the max here. Because they've got that invulnerability ability. We are getting them away from the Acclimators, but they keep falling back every now and then, which is a problem. You know what, take out that squadron. Good. So basically, every time the missiles reload, we get a shot at killing a squadron. Oh yes, we've led 2 of them away. For the first like few streams we do this is basically going to be how we fight. It's cagey as all hell. Where's the other acclimator? That's what I want to know. Where has he went? Because he could be on his own. He could be a good target. There he is. I need to separate them. See, we don't have anything that can come in out of hyperspace, take loads of damage, and just, you know, nuke these guys. If I did, I would absolutely drop them in here, but I don't. I kind of want the Falcon just to slowly lead them this way. Like, if I can get the Falcon to bring them up there, where those Corellian corvettes have just come in, because they're anti-fighter. Looks like this might be working. Keep going. The Falcon can cover your back. You guys keep moving on. So the Arc 170s seem to be their bombers. We need to take them out. We are managing to do it. Go for the arcs. Those Arc 170s are firing proton torpedoes, I think. Okay, if we bring in a repair ship up here, we can repair that wounded corvette. You guys keep moving because that Nebulon B is starting to catch up. And the problem is that thing is a lot. The transport's a lot slower than the corvettes, but the Falcon's holding in there. We might be able to bring in the bomber squadron to deal with you. Let's bring in our own Nebulon Bs. Falcon start moving to support the rest of the fleet. Right. I need X-Wings to go and deal with the fighters quickly. Y-Wings deal with them. X-Wings shoot the Nebulon B and then pull away. Falcon, you're on fighter duty. Nebulon B's turn around because that Nebulon B is still focused on the corvettes. X-Wings, just engage anything you can. You guys can jam missiles. Good. There's that acclimator. We need to move. Start moving that way. Corvettes start moving that way as well. Good, right. Bombers, go for the engines. Chewbacca. Oh, look, there's a whole bomber wing. Actually, you guys stay there. You guys are going to go for the engines on this one. Actually, bring Rogue Squadron back into the fight. So that Nebulon B is nearly down. We should hopefully get it as we run away. Okay, engines are out. Let's take out the engines on the other one. Again, Falcon, I want you dealing with the fighters. We'll get the fleet to meet up and Script will bring in the other repair ship just to be safe. Right, bombers start going for shield generators. Along with some X-Wing squadrons. The Z-95s will do nothing. Rogue Squadron have a really good ability though. Just about finished with the enemy squadrons. Okay, shields on that ship are down. So go for the proton torpedo launchers. In fact, no. Y-Wings, I need you dealing with the shields on the other ship. We'll start bringing the rest of the fleet in. Rogue One have their strike ability, which just ups their damage by an insane amount. Okay, you guys are nearly in firing range. There you go. And we'll just speed this up because, in fact, no, let's watch it in cinematic mode. Oh, I didn't get the screenshot quick enough. Okay, so now we need to mass a ground force. Where are you? You generally give us a plus 10% bonus to combat. Mr. Fire, what have you got? T1 hover tanks. See, I don't know what the pirates are going to have on Bespin. On the ground to defend. Here we go, right, so look at my... The fleet has moved away, they've left a couple support ships, but they have built a Golem platform in its place. We'll get these X-Wing squadrons. That Mon Calamari ship's nearly finished as well. Once they've all met up... Ah, that's where the fleet went. Roche asteroids. Oh. Ah, this was a planet there's the fleet. This is a planet we were happy to lose. Auto resolve. You can have the planet, Vader. I'm not going to fight you for it. There it is. Right, we're going to be a minute with that. I wonder if... Do the droids... Oh, no, picked the wrong thing. Do the droids give us the ability to spy on the enemy? Okay, take a stealth unit to Honegger. Leia's a stealth unit. And I think Honegger's around here somewhere. There it is. We lost Chandrilla, we knew that was going to happen though. Yes, the droids do let us see, and it's a lot of speeders. A lot of speeders actually, holy crap. And then some heavy infantry. Bastion's under attack because they got through with the corruption, god damn it. I don't think I'm going to get very many kills against that. I can maybe wipe out the fighter squadrons. We'll fight it because we're going to have to respond to that. But it's not going to be a good fight. We're going to lose badly. And you know what, I'm not going to bother doing any of the upgrades. They're just not worth it. Not, you know, to defend this planet anyway. So they've got a Venator Star Destroyer. This is the Black Sun, by the way. This is not the Empire. They've got a Munificent Frigate, which, to be entirely honest, doesn't have a lot of hard points on it, we could take that out if we get the whole fleet focusing on it. If we take down its shields first with bomber squadrons, the station will have an easier time taking it out. Look at the range on their guns. Oh, I like that, listen. You heard the clunk of like a shell dropping. There it is. Come on, take down the shields. Shields are still not down. Okay, the shields are down, but the shield hard point wasn't down. Heavy siege turbo laser. Take that thing down. That seems awful. Y-Wings, I need you focusing on the turbo lasers. Not the ion cannons, the turbo lasers. I can't hit anything because there's so many fighters in the way. Oh, the station's gone. That didn't last long at all. I think we're about to lose. All we've got left is a single Y-Wing, I think. Yep. We didn't get it. Good to know that that thing, once its shields are down, is like paper thin. We just didn't have enough firepower. And we don't really have a fleet to fight back with. Because we have Dodonna, but he's only got a dreadnought. We don't even have a... Oh no, we do have a frigate shipyard here. Let's build a couple of dreadnoughts. And can we clear that away? How do we get rid of the corruption? Can you can get rid of corruption. Okay, Leia now needs to go to Polis, which is I think on like the other side of the galaxy from where she is. Now, I'm pretty sure I just heard that, Garm Imbolus has been temporarily taken out. And he was basically my entire plan for this ground invasion. So this is going to have to wait. Because he's basically a massive tank with like turbo lasers on him. I knew this was coming. Auto resolve. Why didn't you just retreat? Doesn't look like there's a defense fleet over Seleucami. We could take that planet back and push to Kessel. And I think that's what we're going to do. They are attacking the planet Bastion. Oh, right, okay. What we've got? We've got a ATPT company that's artillery, a commander, some skiffs, a bunch of infantry, some Trandoshans, and a pirate speeder tank. Where do you even defend that? They'll land there or there. Defend it here, don't you? Yeah, what we do is we come here, we capture these points, we sit in the bunker, so the infantry get in the bunker, we build the biggest cannons we can, and we pray. Oh, I didn't like that. That was a lot of stuff landing, is what that was. So we're going to build the turbo laser cannon, the bunker turret. We'll go heavy anti-vehicle this time because we struggled with that last time. We were able to clear through infantry without much issue. You guys are all going to come down here to help defend. We'll leave that squad at the back to put down some anti-aircraft cannons. Now look, that's bound to kill a tank, right? They have a starfighter. That might be a problem. Maybe you should have built an AA cannon here. So the bunker turret, this is something the mod has added in. The bunker turret has placed to garrison some infantry units and a single turbo laser. The combination of heavy weapon and infantry fire lets this turret deal with many threats on its own. Now it can hold 2 squads. Hold the speeder in reserve. These are Imperial troops. They're maybe the civilians of this planet. They maybe don't like the fact we live here. You guys, come on, get in the bunker. Get in the big turret. You guys, you getting it? So this is what I was saying about, like, anti-tank stuff isn't great against infantry. Right, we're kind of just waiting for them to come to us now. We'll maybe see if we can grab that turret though. Slap down an AA gun there. Maybe deal with a fighter. No, let's not go there. I don't want to fight the locals and the fucking invading army. I'm really hoping, right, because if I go over here I can see that thing. It gives off like such a thing that the sensors can always see it, right? I'm hoping eventually it comes close enough that it can't see the AA turret, but the AA turret can see it. And it just opens up. I don't think there was any turrets along the side here, was there? Oh, here we go. I did it for a split second. No, there's no turrets back there. Oh my god! Retreat back to base. Draw it towards more AA. Here comes the enemy. Come on, yes! Oh, come on, somebody shoot it! Okay, that I think was their commander who brought that in. Let's pull up the infantry to the front. You know what, Tauntauns as well, screw it. Everybody take cover. We'll keep the armour in the back because it's still in range. That artillery they have is going to need to go soon though. What's that? They brought space dogs. What did we lost a unit of something. Where's the airspeeder? This is what I need you for. You can tow hook these things. I know they added this. Look at the massive infantry. You focus on the tanks. You focus on the infantry. Come on. Come on, if you can take the... Nope, didn't work. Fall back. We're gonna lose the big turret. Which unfortunately was the only thing that was gonna really keep them back. That ATPT is the real problem here. Its range is insane and its damage is just insane as well. Right. Let's try and clear off some of these like small groups. Oh, bomber squadrons incoming. They've wasted it though. They're bombing our old position. It's not going to do much, but we might get some kills with those infantry turrets if they're built quickly enough. Tauntauns rush out and slow the enemy down for a split second. It might be enough to keep the turrets built. At this point, we're really just trying to hurt them as much as possible. There's no win in this. Like, the tanks will do too much damage. We'll maybe just get some of the infantry squads down. Come on guys, focus on the same target. No, that's it. We did not do much. A gangster platoon and a disruptor mercenary platoon. That was it. Okay, that's a system we're going to have to take back pretty quickly. And our fleet has arrived at Sul'Kamai. So this is going to be the first thing we've actually attacked a space station, and of all the space stations, it's a Golem platform we're attacking. Golem platforms are nasty. But we have the element of we can bring in a lot of forces. And if we can draw them away from the station to fight us, which it looks like they're doing, let's put a little squadron out here of gunships. Sorry, corvettes with a gunship. They're giving up. They've realised we're here to kick their ass. I was fully prepared to sit and siege this thing. Now we just have a ground battle to do.
Space tech level advanced. New options available.
Hey! So, Princess Leia's finished her mission, we got some credits for that, and we've teched up, which means we can now build MC-80s, the Freedom version. So the MC-80 Freedom is another ship, I think that's a spelling mistake, another ship in the MC-80 line. Its main focus lies in broadside combat and it is therefore better armoured than the other MC-80s. Its weapon loadout is focused on ion cannons, so once the shields of enemy ships are down, it needs support from other ships to take them out. Comes with an A-Wing squadron and an X-Wing squadron. What was the other one we could build? The MC-80 Justice is a standard variant of the many variants correspondingly named. This variant has a mixture of turbo lasers, ion cannons, and laser cannons, and houses a large hangar. These attributes make it a good choice for most mission profiles: 2 X-Wings, 2 bombers, 2 Y-Wing bomber squadrons. Let's build one of the new ships that we can do. Let's get Yavin building us a bunch of bomber squadrons. And then let's go look somewhere else. Let's look to... where do we want to look? We should probably do something with Kamino and this fleet down here, right? So, this ship here, we haven't actually talked about it yet, is the Liberation. It's a Venator, and like Rebel 1, we can never rebuild this ship. Okay? The Liberation is a Venator-class Star Destroyer under the command of Jedi General Ram Kota. During and after the Clone Wars, when Order 66 was issued, his men and most of the crew of the ship refused to obey the order, and instead sided with the General. The cruiser now serves as headquarters of Kota's rebel cell and has been heavily modified to outgun Imperial Star Destroyers. When you're in orbit of a planet, you can build Kota's militia, which are pretty advanced troops. Alan 187 70,000 is now following. Thank you very much. Hey, you're from Scotland as well. Nice.
Training soldiers.
How are you doing tonight, Alan? So yeah, we're going to build a couple of those special forces over at Camino. In Rathana, we might get you a frigate shipyard. Unless... Oh no, Umbara can build them. Oh, we get MC-40s. Pause. The light Calamari cruiser MC-40A is a smaller variant of the MC-80 cruiser and therefore faster and more versatile. These ships possess 2 proton torpedo launchers which also house ion torpedoes and a few turbo laser and laser cannons. These weapons and its powerful shielding make it a great support vessel that can disable enemy ships with its ion torpedoes. Let's get like 3 then. They sound awesome. Kashyyyk, let's get some Wookiees.
Enlisting soldiers.
And I'm very aware of how much money we have. Hoth, let's keep building up. What can you guys build us? Support troops, suppression teams, rocketeers.
Enlisting.
Build a couple squads of rocketeers because we're going to have a lot of armour to push through here. And we don't have anything for dealing with it. Let's see what else. If we save up, we can rush for Tech 2. That might be worth it actually. Right. So look at my. Or do we just want to rush for Kessel? Take the orbit at Kessel. We'll leave a starfighter here. Let's leave a Z95 squadron here to deal with that.
Mission log updated.
Ganir Falkirk, awesome. I'm great, and I play Empire at War mods like Thrawn's Revenge. So funny you mentioned Thrawn's Revenge. I've mentioned this to El Poncho de Tapas before. I've done a whole playthrough of the Clone Wars, which is up on our YouTube channel. I've just started tonight the Awakening of the Rebellion, and then once I complete this, I'm going to do one in Thrawn's Revenge. So I've covered kind of the Clone Wars, the Galactic Civil War, and then the New Republic era. That is my plan, anyway. But yeah, I finished the Clone Wars early this year. That was a long series. That ended up being like 40 episodes on YouTube.
Choose your leader.
Right, let's bring in the fleet. See, because this is Uncle Terry's fleet, because he's subscribed, and you know I've said Rebel One's his flagship. I never want to bring it in as fleet lead at the front because it would take all the firepower, like it would take all the shots. Right, let's get a nice little raiding party together. X-wings form up, Z95s and Y-wings. I need to know where their fleet is. So move up. Hopefully the fleet holds its kind of shape. Because it was a nice shape there. Okay, we've spotted their space station. There, they've got a mining colony. I wonder if we could siege that with a artillery group. But yeah, Alan, if you like Thrawn's Revenge, I recommend you give this mod, Awakening of the Rebellion, a look at. I think it's made by the same people. Okay, you guys actually end up getting way closer if I put you there to attack that. Can you really? You guys are meant to be artillery, come on. I hear shots. We've pulled the fighters out.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
Okay, so we've pulled the fighters away from the base, which means we are going to start launching our attack. Y-wings are going to go for the shield generators. The A-wings are actually just going to go engage the bomber squadrons up there, and you're going to kick in your afterburners. X-wings are going to go in and they're going to punch at the hangar bay. And then Z-95s are just going to join that fight up there. We're going to bring in a wing of Y-wing bombers down here to the south. And a bunch of Y-wings straight down the middle. Sorry, X-wings straight down the middle. That's us now at pop cap. Okay, this group, they're retreating. That's fine, we don't need to fight them. I was fully prepared for that fight. Just pull back. No need to risk anybody. There was some form of transport there, but I thought I was doing quite well splitting them up there. Right. They've got a governor's palace, and I think that's an army garrison. Yeah, it's an outpost. Okay, so this is an interesting one, right? Cargo raid. We have intel that the Empire is transporting a giant kyber crystal to a construction site. Our spies were able to put a tracking device on it before they were caught and most likely killed. The transport is escorted by a fleet containing multiple capital ships, so either we attack them with a major assault or we sneak through and only take care of the transport. We need to destroy this transport before it's too late. We don't know what the Empire wants to do with its cargo like this, but it can't be good. I'll keep you updated with its last known position. So there is an Imperial transport carrying a massive kyber crystal, and we just need to blow that up. And it's at intersection 1, wherever that is. There. We don't have a fleet that can deal with it right now, because that's basically just sending waves of fighters to deal with it. Right, we need a ground force for invading that planet. No. If we're fast, they won't be able to rebuild anything. Yavin has a speeder tank actually, we'll bring them over as well. And Raxus Prime has got a speeder that we'll bring over as well. The idea is if we're quick enough, we take Kessel, maybe even jump the Maw, take Roche, take the Wheel. Then we'd have to deal with Mandalore, Dathomir. Because we'll have bomber support, we'll have orbital bombardments. A smaller force might be okay with this, just with all the support we've got from orbit. At the very least, we'll go down and see what it's like on the ground. Oh, that's right, it's a Kessel map. This map's tiny. That's the other thing the Empire can do, they can build prisons. You can build prisons. Okay, they've changed this. Oh no, you guys do get deployable shields still. Oh, I like that we get lats. We come down, our infantry come down in lats. That's a nice touch. And I like this. The Mon Calamari have personal shield generators. No, you sit back. Now, one of the things you can do in this mod is you can actually use your landing craft. See, they come in with weapons. They will shoot anything near the landing zone. So you can use that to your advantage. Let's get a heavy turret down there. Bring in a group of lats. I'm going to do this trick one more time. Right, let's have this group of Mon Calamari move up. You're going to save that shield until I need it. Did you guys come down with Tauntauns? You did. Let's get the Tauntauns to go grab that mine. Okay, that's a heavy tank. Pop your shields. Oh, look, it's the occupier tank from... Where are you going? Get back here. Fall back. Right, let's bring in another lat. I think we need them. They're very short landings, but they really do help. They are just throwing units at us. How did we somehow capture that? Okay. Oh, you fall back. You are really badly damaged. The only thing with ground battles, right, is because they've scaled the game up, or scaled the game out even. It's very hard to see when you're trying to click on like a single infantry unit. They're so small. I kind of wish I'd brought in air speeders. Let's move that tank up the front. You guys come back. I get that you want to fight the Empire, but there is a time and a place, and charging out on your own is not the way to do it. You guys fall back. I'm going to try and put some armour in between the enemy and you, because it's just infantry he's dealing with. Can you shoot through the wall to hit him? At the very least you'll get us sight for when we get the orbital bombardments and that up. Yeah, let's use you as a scout just now, because you are... Well, you're the T3, so you're a heavy tank. You know what, fight that. I'm going to bring up the whole force now. Oh, but yes, we break the prisons. We get we free everybody in it, and they fight for us. Oh, we get the same again. You sit over there because there's an anti-tank turret there, and I don't want you getting too close. The Empire are going to want Kessel back, so we need to dig in while we can. Oh yeah, we have medics in some of our squads. The Mon Calamanis must have a medic in them because the Tauntauns are getting healed. Wow, right, okay. That thing did shoot through the wall. Cool. I imagine there's probably another thing up here. Another prison. Yep, another prison.
Yes, Commander. Moving in. Guarding the rear.
I reckon we can deal with, because what is that? That's an anti-infantry turret, I think. Yep. Take out the prison. Oh, there is actually stuff we're shooting at here. Oh, fall back, fall back. I didn't realise you guys were in range. Put you there, you there. We'll send our newly acquired infantry up to build some turrets.
We've secured a build pad. Construction complete.
Just really trying to take advantage of the fact that we've dealt with the infantry.
We've secured a build pad. Tools constructed.
All lights agree.
And all the defences, we just need to basically knock out this governor's palace.
They've already lost. They just don't.
And that's it, Kessel's now ours.
System control achieved.
So let's start digging in. And then we'll go back to Seleucami and we'll free that planet.
Destroyed. Y-Wing squadron reporting.
Right, and Barra, you guys are going to start meeting up at Bothwell. Garment Iblis is not back yet. Bothwell is where we can build some heroes. And you know what, we're going to get a rebel officer, we need them. Myakirk's under attack. Let's order up these heroes. Oh, that's fine, Myakirk's a station we were happy to lose. So we've lost that planet. We got our Wookiees, I just heard them.
Y-Wing squadron reporting.
Construction complete.
Hypori could maybe be a planet we could easily punch through. Hypori, maybe not Geonosis.
Reporting.
But from there to Tatooine to Order Plutonia, we could link up our forces there. Well, Tatooine's got a level 2 space station. Mon Mothma, if you escort me to Mon Calamari, I might convince them to provide the Alliance with some of their starships. Cool. That's a long way for you to go though.
Mission log updated.
Bring Mon Mothma to go. Okay. Remember when I said if the Empire ever get to Alwyn we've made mistakes? We've made mistakes. That is Vader with his own personal Star Destroyer, 2 extra Star Destroyers, a Victory, and a Venator. 2 Venators even. This is going to be rough. All we've got is a level 1 space, level 2, or is that a 3? I don't know. And an ion cannon.
Enemy forces ahead.
Right. Ion cannon Vader's ship. This is a level 2 space station.
Upgrade in progress.
We're going to lose this. We're going to lose it so bad. Oh my god, that takes in their whole shields. Right.
Systems online.
I think we're going to sit at the station this time. We're not going to rush at them. The ion cannon's going to let us really slow them down. Oh, I like that, look. They've got like little mini ion cannons on the roof.
Awaiting your orders.
If we can keep the ion cannon bombardment up, we might be okay. Let's move you back because you are an artillery unit.
Upgrade in progress.
That ion cannon ability lasts for a long time.
Upgrade complete.
Come on, one of you, like even if you just rush ahead on your own.
Ion cannon available.
Ion cannon's ready to fire if I need it. Okay, I think the fleet, yeah, they're starting to push forward again. Oh, did you see all the turrets turn? That was cool.
Upgrade complete.
Come on, get in range. There we go. Something came in range there. Oh, that's a satisfying thump. Right. Victory's getting knocked out. Everybody go for the victory. Except for you. You focus on Vader because his shields are down. Maximum firepower. A-Wings. Jam those missiles. X-Wings break and engage. Actually, A-Wings break and engage. X-Wings help with Vader. If we take out Vader, they'll lose a massive bonus because he gives them like a 10% bonus in space. So we'll take them out. Although the rest of the fleet is now getting in range. Right. A-Wings, I need you over here because the station's taking a beating. Gunships as well. Oh look, Vader's actually there as well. Right, A-Wings, take out Vader's personal TIE fighter. I need that ion cannon. That victory is really doing me in. Right, start shooting that one because he's got no shields. Right, take out the missiles because that's where their firepower comes from. Y-Wing, start going for them. Come on, I need those missile jams. This is going to be a rough battle. I will not lie. I want to get the rockets, that's where the victories get their firepower. Uncle Terry, yes, at least it's not the Executor. Which does exist in this mod, and holy crap is it insane. Actually no, you know what, everybody go for Vader. I want Vader dead. Go for the shields on them. Actually no, let's focus, let's get this, at least get the kill on this thing. Because the station's going to go down any second. Because it's got two Venators, an Imperial Star Destroyer, a Victory on it. Yeah, see, station's down. So if the Y-Wings can at least take that out. Come on, get the kill on it. The X-Wings and the A-Wings are buying you the time. Now just do what you can to him. I don't think we're going to do any more damage to them. Oh, we got Vader. Yes. Right, Vader's out of the fight.
Ion cannon destroyed.
Why is the ion cannon destroyed? I didn't lose it. Okay, it's not. It definitely said ion cannon destroyed there. Do we think this fleet's going to be able to fight that? I don't think we're going to be able to pull off that manoeuvre again. Don't think we're going to be able to separate them enough. El Poncho Thapis, wow, Vader dead so early in the war, what a twist. Executor was my only goal and solution in every fight in Forces of Corruption. It was just an instant win button. And to be honest, in this mod it still is. It's just very hard to get. It's not a case of like get to max tech now, it's like get to max tech and you have to take certain planets. Now that's a fleet I can't ignore, unfortunately. I wonder if I sent the Dreadnought there, right, and then made it immediately retreat, where would it retreat to? Let's find out. Right, what else are we looking at? We were building some Y-Wings, which are built. Let's build ourselves... get us a load of Corvettes. Just spam fighters. I could. My problem is that I need to move that fleet before they invade the surface, because the surface only has turbo lasers in a single base. It doesn't have much in the way to defend it, because I pulled all the troops to invade Bespin. Thankfully, because Star Destroyers are so massive, I can ion cannon them straight at the start of the battle, and that might be enough to buy me the time I need. Right, let's see where you retreat to. What planet did you retreat to? Yes, you went to Bespin with the rest of the forces. Cool. Wait, oh, the Gargantuan's on a note. Damn it. Right, Hoth, build me loads of X-Wings. I reckon we might be able to do it. We'll leave... Oh, no, they've beat me to it. God damn it. Again, where do you defend this? Defend it there, move the ion cannon to the back of the map. But where's the power generator going to be? They do not mess around with it. Oh, we get locals. Okay, if we get locals, this is a really defensible planet actually. Look, the turbo lasers are going to help massively.
Let's move out. There they are.
We've secured a build pad.
Yeah, build that, and then just go and slow them down.
We've secured a build pad.
We've spotted a new AT-AT. It bears General Beer's personal insignia.
Turret constructed.
Right, we need
Turret constructed.
lots of stuff down here.
Combat speeder reporting for duty.
Is under attack.
Everybody start moving down, except for you. You stay there.
A landing zone. We've secured a build pad. Turret constructed. We've secured a build pad.
Come on, turbo lasers. I've seen you do this in movies. Shoot him down.
Air speeder ready. Coming around.
Construction complete.
Now, Veers' AT, much like the base game, cannot be wrapped. You can't use the tow cables on them.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Which is a real pain in the ass.
Reinforcement point contested.
We need to keep you back because you're going to be vital to taking out the other one.
Construction complete. Turret constructing.
Yes, Commander. Keep going.
Oh, they've brought in a Juggernaut as well?
Our base is under attack. We've secured a building.
Oh, we're losing civilians fast.
We've lost a landing zone.
The turbo lasers are going to have to get a lot of work done for us here. So, you know, yeah, you keep shooting them because we've got that turret there. Let's get you guys in there. Go jump in that turret. Where's the rest of our forces? They're here. Got some local infantry we can pull down there. Come on, take that out before you explode, please. Come on, shoot it. Oh, one shot off. You can get it. Come on, get it. Yes.
Our base is under attack.
Right, are you Veers? Yes, you are. Going to make you guys.
Constructing.
Frequency open.
We've secured a build pad.
Yes, we did it. Right, run away. Run away.
Destroyed.
In fact, can you deal with that artillery they seem to have? We are getting some damage in on Veers.
Turbo laser tower destroyed. Turret constructing.
Affirmative. Ready to pull the ears off a gun dart, sir. I've got my approach vector.
You guys are awful. Pull back. Like, just absolutely awful.
That's a copy.
Unit destroyed.
Can I get the AA gun to shoot them? Like at all?
Construction complete.
That artillery is nasty, whatever that thing is. APDT. Oh, bomber squadrons are coming in.
Construction complete.
Oh, and they've taken out the AA before they got there. You can shoot them down, right? You tracked as if you could. Yeah, we're about to lose our power generator.
Power generator destroyed.
Which means the turrets are offline.
Ready to roll.
Which means we've lost.
Over there.
See, guns have went droopy.
Base is under attack.
And this also means we lose our...
Turret constructing.
Unless we can keep them just running around long enough.
Sensor node has been sold. Turret constructing.
Form up.
If we can like get them to chase us round the map and just build like these little automated turrets.
Right. Got it.
Might even be able to like hold somewhere.
Awaiting orders.
The infantry is insane with that firepower up there.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack.
Moving out.
Yeah, let's look for turrets.
Ready to help. North. Enemy bombardment is ready.
Construction complete.
Yeah. I don't know why they bombarded that, but... Again, if I could take out Veers, that would be fantastic.
There they are.
Base is under attack.
Did he just shoot through the... He did shoot through the hill, didn't he?
I copy.
We've secured a build pad.
You guys can kill them. Come on.
Right away.
We've lost
Well, they're just scout troopers.
Moving ahead. Heading out, sir.
ion cannon destroyed.
Fall out.
We've lost the ion cannon.
Yes, sir.
We've secured a build pad. We've lost a build pad.
See if there's anything we can gather.
Go. I can cover
Our
you.
base is under
There's a point we can grab there.
triple laser tower destroyed. We've secured a build pad.
Veers will win that fight.
Turret constructing. Our base is under attack.
This way.
Barracks destroyed. We've secured a
Here,
build
sir.
pad.
We might
Over there.
be able to hold on long enough, right?
We've secured a build pad.
I think we moved just out of the way in time there.
Destroyed. Turret constructing.
Run away. Oh, that's a lot of infantry.
Construction complete. Turret constructing.
Got it.
We might now be trapped.
Moving out. Ready to roll.
Tauntaun, run! No, Tauntaun didn't make it. Okay, I don't think we're going to get Veers. Veers has still got a lot of health. But we might get the infantry.
Following your lead.
Come on, shoot them. Where's the missile team? Deal with Veers, please. No. We've got like a one squad left.
Tactical situation unfavorable. Retreat suggested.
Oh. We took out so much of their stuff as well, though. Hey, Uncle Terry. Have a good night, mate. Enjoy. Thanks for subscribing again.
System lost.
Okay. Can we put a raid together? Raiding's a thing, right? Maybe not in this mod. Well, that totally changed my plan because I can't attack that fleet with the forces I have. That's a real problem. And we have no money as well. That's the other thing.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Oh, it was literally the artillery and Veers that was left. It's honestly all it was. Wait. We have a Spec Ops team. Do we have any other units? Leia's stealthed.
At your command. Destroyed.
Right.
Boarding.
Leia moves over. Kyle Katarn moves over. Solo and the Wookiee move over. Solo and the Wookiee move over. The Spec Ops teams from Camino head on over.
Coordinates received.
Oh, they've got some heroes on the ground now. Who is... Alright, okay, we'll come to them in a minute. Do we have any other stealth heroes? Luke can be seen on the ground. Luke can be seen... sorry, Kota can be seen. I don't think we have any other stealth troops that can get there. Like in good time. Unfortunately. Yeah. I think what we might have to do is bring in basically a bunch of characters and risk it basically. So let's see what you guys, what are you? You get, so Heggett once commanded one of the most decorated special missions battalions during the period before the Stormtrooper Corps was fully introduced. He has since transferred to a new command specialising in wilderness survival, special recon and AT-ST combat tactics. He currently coordinates his men on a Juggernaut. Okay. Veers, we know what he gets. He gets an AT. Captain Atana is an AT-PT squadron, and then they have an artillery unit. Alponjo, I may or may not be about to charge an AT-AT and artillery with exclusively infantry. May or may not be. Because I don't have a fleet that can take on this. Not without the ion cannon anymore.
At your command. Squadron reporting.
Right, there's just no way.
Mission log updated.
Upgrade a space station at Mustafar. Cool. Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Concord Dawn is under attack. By the Empire. That's a very small map. Yeah, put you guys there. Like, I may or may not be able to send many men to their deaths, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Right, what is going on? Oh, we get Mandalorians to help us. Cool.
We appreciate your credits.
Base is under attack.
Wow, okay guys, cool.
Ready for battle. Awaiting orders. Combat speeder reporting for duty. Roger that.
We've secured a build pad. Turret constructing.
Ready and reporting.
That's a lot of Mandalorians.
Approaching. Ready for launch, Commander.
We've secured a build pad.
No speeder here, sir.
We've secured
I can't remember what they brought in. Was it mostly infantry or was it mostly tanks?
We're available.
Some of you guys get in there. The rest of you, like, deal with that.
Combat speeder reporting for duty.
turret constructing.
Give us the signal. Weapons at the ready. Attacking.
I think it might be mostly tanks. Alan, to answer your question, I do not have a PS4, no. I don't think I've ever played... Last PlayStation I played was the PlayStation 2. Wow, these Mandalorians are really good. Unfortunately, like, I'm losing them. I've kept some in that bunker. Right. I really need you, like, focusing tanks if you can. I need more Mandalorians in my life. I do have Discord. In fact, Alan, there is a link to our Discord channel. I'm losing all the units. It is nothing but tanks now. Right, Mandalorians, fly this way, please. Oh, we get the reinforcements from the ordinary, like, civilians as well. You guys can deal with these, yeah? Come on, get him. Anti-tank turret, you can still hit, yes. Right, let's see if we can get you over there to grab that point. Are they retreating, or are they just pulling back out of range? Yes, they're pulling back. We did it! We did it. Yes, Alan, I've seen you have joined the Discord. I did get you. And your Discord name is the same as is your Twitch. Cool. Okay, we lost 3 Mandalorian mercenary platoons. But they are awesome, and how do I get more of them? I mean, we need to build an infiltrator academy. Okay, my G2's got its dreadnoughts online. And we will grab a couple... Grab 2 bulk cruisers. Oh my god, they've brought in loads of infantry. And they're attacking Mustafar. They've got into Hoth. Oh no. Oh no. Our Tech 1 stuff's here as well. I don't think we can defend against it. Hey, Mr. Stab Toxic, welcome to the chat. I mean, we get 2 space stations. What do you give us for a garrison? It doesn't tell me. Hey, Nico Argyle, thank you very much for following. Thank you. Oh, I don't think we get anything for that station other than A-Wings. Hey, Wazian9276, thank you very much for following. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the stream. Right, what have we got? We've got a Victory Star Destroyer coming in with a bunch of fighter support. We don't have much. We have a couple A-Wings which are going to be good for blocking missiles. And probably dealing with those fighter races that the Empire have brought in. What are you? I can't click on you. I reckon if we can nail the shields and the Victory, we might be able, the station might be able to bring it down, along with the Marauders. Oh, there's 2 of them. Crap. Right. Y-Wings, go for the shield generators. X-Wings, go for the other shield generators. A-Wings are going to move and engage the fighters. Marauder corvettes, you're going to stay there. The Corellian corvette's going to move around, and the gunship is just going to move in to try and draw some fire. And I'm going to hope that's going to keep them off us. And block the missiles. Right, A-Wings go for the aces. Station fire on the Dreadnought just now. Marauders fire on the Dreadnought as well. X-Wings, your missiles are spent. Go and help the A-Wings. So many missiles incoming. Okay, Y-Wings, you guys have managed to kill that shield generator. Pause so I can actually be able to hit this.
Primary target is the shield generator. Systems online.
Go for that. Go for the carrier. And charge your weapons. Fuck it. I will get to the chat in just a sec, folks. X-Wings. I need you breaking up fighters. How are you guys getting on with that carrier? Not bad, actually. Can you take out its hangar bay? And then take out its engine so it can't run away? If there's anything I kill, I hope it's the carrier. Y-Wings, keep going for the victory. Have we got any other... We've got A-Wings. A-Wings, come down here and help the Y-Wings. They're under attack. Okay. Let's deal with the carrier. We've lost the station. We still have the tier 1 tech station in the back there, but it's not going to last long. You know what, maximum fire on the wounded victory. The X-Wings can probably deal with that. Come on, X-Wings. A-Wings. There's a bomber squadron there that needs to be killed. Right, X-Wings and Y-Wings swap because he's getting his shields back. Really? They haven't been killed yet. Cool. Actually, no, you guys need to shoot that thing. Shoot him. We somehow lost all of our fighters. Oh, we get another one. Can you shoot him? You got any weapons for that? Charge your guns. Come on, kill him. Yes! Right, okay, I've moral victory for me. Right, let's catch up with the chat. So, get to MST. So many new followers. There was a lot there, yeah. Nico Argyle says, do you play the Thrawn's Revenge mod? I don't right now, but my plan is once I finish this campaign playthrough to play through Thrawn's Revenge after it. Because I've done one on the Clone Wars on our YouTube channel, Badger and Pals. I'm now doing Galactic Civil War, and then I'll do Thrawn's Revenge afterwards. Mr. Stabler says, I just remembered I forgot to send you guys a photo on Discord. Fire it up. 2 victories, yeah. And then Alan saying, Nico, I play on Thrawn's Revenge mod, not the now though. Yeah, Nico, come on, we're all friends here. No need to be like that. Mr. Stab Toxic says, so Ross, how long do you think this is going to take you? Longer than yeah, it's going to take me longer than XCOM to beat this, unless the Empire kick my ass, which they're currently doing. XCOM took me what? Well, it was edited out and put onto YouTube. I think it was more than 40 episodes, each episode being round about an hour and a half. Right, I've come up with an idea of how I can get my forces back to friendly space. If I put everyone in a fleet, go to this planet, and then retreat, I should fall back to hopefully one of these 3 planets. Hopefully. We'll abandon our assault on Bespin in order to maybe defend Hoth. Maybe.
Tactical battle imminent.
We'll see. Why is there a medic image there? Is that you? No. Right, okay. Hurry up. Let me retreat.
Enemy unit sighted.
Yeah, how do we not see the multiple Star Destroyers of different calibers coming towards us?
Preparing for jump to light speed.
Okay. Hopefully we go back to Hoth. God damn it, we went to Slusvan. Not what I wanted at all.
Tactical battle
Yep, there's the ground invasion of Mustafar. I'm just going to let them have it. Screw it. Yeah, you guys get that one. You can have that. Let's see though.
At your command.
Let's move Iblis back to Hoth. At the very least I'll have him. What's left on the ground at Alwyn? Not much. Now is the time. It is now. We do it now. Special Forces attack.
Will do.
invasion commencing.
We'll see if we can raid.
Got 'em. Send reinforcements.
Because remember, we have the locals to help.
No reinforcements.
Loud and clear. Be right there.
We have Chewbacca who can maybe hijack the artillery.
Captain Solo, what can we do to help?
I need you guys taking that out more than anything else.
Base is under attack. Turret constructed.
Yeah.
But this is all we have. Right. Leia's got a deployable shield.
It bears General Fear's personal insignia. Providing backup.
We've secured Alundra. Turret constructed.
We're just going to build anti-tank turrets everywhere.
Ability.
Can you give me a hand with this?
That's all we're going to do. I will say the civilians are managing to at least hurt the artillery, which is nice.
Loud and clear.
Construction
Come on.
complete. Construction complete.
Come on, shoot Veers.
Secured.
I think we got one of the artillery.
Turret constructing.
What's up? Let's go.
What is that? That's an anti-vehicle turret.
I hope there's a canteen over there. You can distract them.
If we manage this, right,
Take it easy.
what's going to happen is the base is going to be covered with anti-tank turrets, and they're just going to invade with infantry.
We've secured a build.
Qatar, at your
Turret
service.
constructing. We've
You guys want to help me out here?
Who are you? Well, you're an honor guard team. You must be come with. You must come down with Leia.
We'll hide in the crowd.
Yeah, tank. Because he's coming this way. Run away. If we can just run rings around him and keep building these big turrets. That's it. Get him caught there. Oh, that's going to be tight. But we're going to have to do it.
We've got your back. Can you give me a hand with this?
Right, fall back.
Me out here?
And you keep an eye on where he is. Go for the infantry turret.
We've secured
We need to be moving faster than he is. Damn, the militia are good.
I hope there's a canteen over there.
Okay, he's been distracted by another turret.
a build pad. Turret constructing. We've secured a build pad.
Oh, he's getting close. We might just need to run.
Middle of nowhere.
Construction complete.
Run away from that turret. Get up to that one.
Construction complete.
Come on, men. This way.
Come on, shoot him back.
We've secured a build pad.
Let me handle this.
If we can get behind him as well, that's another thing.
We've lost a build pad. Construction complete. Turret constructing.
What is it now?
Because he can't obviously shoot behind him.
A build
We just need to get up his ass. He is really weak as well. No.
construction complete.
We'll keep our eyes open.
Construction complete.
Solo here. Stand by.
Where's he going? He's stuck? Nope. Come on, go north. He's going north.
Construction complete. We've secured a build pad. Turret constructing.
Can't afford any more of them. The bunker turrets.
Construction complete.
He's seen us. Run away. Although if we keep him distracted...
Transmission received. Help me out here.
Right, run away till he gets eyes on the turrets and then we might be able to like charge him behind him.
Come on.
Very least these things will do damage to him.
We'll assist you.
We lost Han Solo. If we can get Chewbacca out. We lost Kyle Katarn, I think. Yes! Yes! This has achieved nothing for us. Absolutely nothing.
System lost.
Reporting in.
You know what? Can I put you there?
Invasion commencing.
I'm on it.
Because what did they invade with here? They invaded with a fair bit.
Mission log updated.
If we need to upgrade a space station, Moonalist, and we'll get a Nebulon B for that. Can't afford it. Right, Kessel, what can we do with you? And actually,
Loud and clear.
what's the Empire like on Honaga? Because if we take them out, we've got a nice link back up to Mon Calamari. Come on, Send those ships somewhere else.
Constructing unit.
Copy that.
Building under construction.
I just need to keep building X-Wings at Hoth and hope that it would eventually be enough. They left.
I'm on it.
The fleet left. Yes. Right, let's try and get Mustafar back.
Tactical battle imminent.
I'm confused. I own the planet. How can there be battle? El Poncho, to answer your question, I got away with that by the skin of my teeth. If I had lost Chewbacca and he was nearly dead, I would have lost Han and Chewie. And in this, major heroes... I'm just going to retreat from this battle because I don't understand why there's a space station here. In this mod, major heroes can... They don't die forever, but they basically spawn a mission on a certain planet and you have to go rescue them. It's like they've been captured. Secondary heroes, so people like Iblis or Kota, if they die, they're gone forever.
Squadron reporting.
I don't understand.
I'm going.
Why did the space station... Why would it... I guess because they built it?
Construction complete. Tactical battle.
It's going to happen every single time, isn't it? That's really annoying. Right, let's get our ground forces separated out from... Of course you'd be on the Dreadnought.
Warm up.
Right, you guys are ground forces. Pull all the way back. I don't want you in this fight. And then everybody else... Yeah, everybody else is combat units.
Away. Roger. I'm on my way.
So basically, the only reason I'm having to fight this is because the game has broken and doesn't realise I'm in control of the planet. Right, let's get Luke on his own. See if we can't draw any of those starfighters back out towards us. Yeah, here we go. Bombers, fall back. I don't want you being in this fight.
Squadron reporting. Standing by.
You guys keep falling back. Just lure them out.
Skywalker reporting in. Yes, Commander. What can I do?
We're going to try and draw the fighters out
Moving. I'm on it.
towards us. We'll slowly chew through them and then it leaves the station undefended.
Moving out. Luke here.
Although every now and then other units want to get involved.
Where do you need me? Got it.
Because as long as the Y-wing bombers can get a straight run at that thing's shield generators, we'll be fine.
I don't know about this. Do you read me? Alright, I'll give it a try. I'll be there shortly.
They will get reinforcements though, which is a bit of a bummer.
Won't take long.
Right guys, no, fall back. Come on.
Red 5, standing by. Waiting orders. Over. Going now.
In fact, I might need to just put the fighter wing all the way back here.
Moving out. Skywalker here. Moving into position. Got that R2? Heading in.
There we go. That's what I was wanting.
Right away. Roger.
If we can get them to do that again,
I'm on my way.
to chase us like that,
Moving. I'm on it. On my way. Moving out. Got it. Yes, Commander.
I think that might have thinned them enough.
Do you read me? I'll be there shortly. All right. Won't take long. Here goes.
Right. Y-wings. Let's go to normal speed and pause. Yeah, there's a bomber squadron we need to deal with.
Reporting for duty.
So Z95s will go and break on the bomber squadron. Y-wings will go for that shield generator, with the exception of Luke, who's going to use his ability on that shield generator.
Yes, Commander. Yes, sir.
Rogue squadron are going to engage the shield generator.
Reporting in.
X-wings are going to attack the shield generator as well. And we're going to leave the larger ships of the fleet out of range of that Golan's guns, because they're like, Golans are pretty nasty. Yeah, if I select one and double tap, it selects them all.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Right, Rogue squadron, deal with the bombers. Oh, we lost Luke! What happened there? He died so quickly. What the hell? He like flew to the other side of the station and then he was just gone. Right, Z95s, just you guys like shoot the shield generators as well.
Reporting in. Directing all fire on the shield generator. That's all they have? Fire on their shield generator.
Right, everybody needs to go for the other shield generator.
Fire on the shield generator. And Tilly, reporting for duty. I've got something. Do you copy?
Come on, bring the shields down, then we can start targeting the anti-starfighter weapons. Right, come on, you're through. Take out the concussion missiles. Might need to pull Rogue Squadron out. They are losing members fast. Yeah, Rogue Squadron, go pull back.
Moving to coordinate.
Let's move the rest of the fleet up to engage. Not really what I wanted to do, but it's what I'm going to have to do.
Moving to attack position. Reporting in.
Right, where are those missiles coming from? From there.
Destroy the missile launcher.
Come on, retreat. We'll put down the repair beacon. We'll actually move the repair ship in the back there, so it doesn't take any fire.
C-95 standing by. I copy.
Okay, you need to move up.
Reporting for duty.
Rogue Squadron have healed, so they can come back in now.
Just point me at the TIE fighter.
Come on, bring them down. There we go.
They're falling.
Right, somehow we lost the Golan platform, we lost the Headhunter squadrons, and we lost Luke. Now I think we can get him back.
Building under construction.
I think.
Squadron reporting.
I think the mission pops up after a couple of days. Oh yeah, we were building a whole bunch of corvettes, weren't we?
Mission logs updated.
Fight corruption, remove corruptions from my planets. I'll get money. Dodonna can do it. and I think he's the only. It's only these ones.
Alliance to victory.
I need done. So remove. Oh, that's expensive.
Corruption.
I'll handle that.
Squadron reporting.
Removing corruption.
General Dodonna moving out.
Removing corruption.
Orders confirmed.
Corruption has been.
Oh, our MC80 Freedom is off the line.
Corruption has been removed.
Okay, Honegger I think is our next target because it's only got a golem platform. That was not worth it. That was not worth doing. Like, at all. Right, I know we've got a mission to upgrade the space station here, but we might as well do that. And yes, so Uncle Terry's fleet is ready to go. What we'll probably do is we'll probably do this space battle and then we're going to call it for the stream there.
Squadron reporting.
But if we can take Honegger, I think we're only one jump away from linking up 2 sectors of rebel space. And I reckon if I'm aggressive enough with this fleet,
Incoming.
the Empire will just retreat. Which is what they've kind of done in the past.
Seal out. Small notified. Heading out.
Although there is a little transport there. You know what, screw it. Rebel 1,
On my way.
head of the fleet.
Got them.
Yeah, they're retreating. Right, what have they got on the ground? Governor's Palace, which gives them some stormtroopers, a scout platoon, and an army trooper platoon. We absolutely need to invade this planet. Oh, there's a big fleet at the Maw. Like a real big fleet.
Invasion commencing.
This is a big map, if I remember right.
What can we do?
Choose for reinforcements.
Okay, another squad of infantry. I think there might be a sensor beacon up ahead.
Right. Copy. This direction.
At least there was in the base game.
We've come across enemy units.
Maybe not now.
Right away. Copy. Take cover. On my way, sir. All lights are green. Main cannon charged.
Right, let's move out. Oh, you are way too fast. Stop that.
Attack tank copy. All lights are green. Combat speeder stands by.
Let's pull in another unit.
Right away.
Seeing as the main enemy force seems to be coming in now.
I copy.
Right, we'll put some turrets down here. We'll get the heavy tanks to deal with these buildings. Because the stormtroopers are not going to be able to hurt them, really.
All lights are green. And clear. Preparing assault salvo.
This feels a little Empire-ish, I'm not going to lie. Oh, that tank needs to fall back. Its shields are nearly down. Let's go this way.
All lights are green. Reporting back up. Reporting. Yes, sir. Right away. Moving ahead. Heading out.
We'll actually use the Tauntauns to scout. They're quite good for this.
Fall out, troops. Let's move out.
Construction complete.
Let's go. Ready to deliver. Attack tank copy. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Okay, that could be a problem.
We've secured a build pad. Turret constructed.
I'm here, sir.
Okay, it just one-shotted the Tauntaun, so we're going to move on.
Bombing line available.
Right. Got it.
What are they? Army troopers. It's great.
Ready. Compute.
Oh, we lost the bombers. AA is good in this. At least against the bombers. I'm not sure I want to go this way now. There's a big massive turret there.
Complete.
Although if we just sit and fast forward it, that thing will take care of it. Right, I think that'll be enough damage for us to come in and take it out with what we've got.
Spread out, men.
So as it seems to be focusing on the infantry first.
Attack tank copy. Behind you. Combat speeder reporting for duty.
Let's get a sensor relay up. Let us know what we're up against, and maybe even be able to call in the orbital strike.
Ready. Moving out. Heading out.
We've secured a build pad. Turret constructed.
That told me absolutely nothing other than that there is a bunker there.
Main cannons charged. Avoiding fire. Taking the offensive.
Screw it, yeah, blow up the bunker. Who cares?
Attack tank copy. People lookout. All lights are green.
Okay, this is where I expect them to have like turrets or something. It doesn't look like they do. They've got it on that side.
Construction complete.
Right, let's see if we can build some turrets before we take the planet.
Turret constructed. Turret constructed.
Attack tank copy.
Right, where is this governor's palace? There it is. Everybody move back. And that is the battle for us. We did lose a platoon of troopers.
System control achieved. Constructing.
Right, let's put a barracks on there. And that links us up with our forces in the Outer Rim? Wild Space? It's kind of the Outer Rim. I mean, it links us up with Kamino, Bothawa, Umbara, Kashyyyk. We do need to actually take this so we start getting the benefit from Seleucami again. Korriban. Might not be a bad idea to take that. Conquer Dawn, I really want to know how I build the Mandalorian mercenaries. Maybe I need to take Mandalore itself. That would make sense. That's just Black Sun. Trandoshan could be an easy one to take as well. I don't really want to piss off the Hapes. Like, every time I've played this, they've been really nasty. So have the Hutts, actually. Now that I think about it, the Hutts have been really bad in previous playthroughs. But we are going to have to get through Tatooine. We still have this fleet here at Mustafar to deal with. Now, thankfully, we should be able to deal with the fleet in the space station, and then we could either keep these guys trapped here until we want to deal with them, and as long as we can punch through. See, if we punch through intersection 1, 2, Falleen, and Ordabana, they're all space battles. We punch through all of them. We have a route to get Mon Mothma all the way to Mon Calamari, which will be a bit safer. And we might start getting some Mon Calamari ships. So that might be the plan next time, is to punch through these planets, or these sectors of space anyway, with the Rebel 1 fleet, because it is the best fleet we have right now. We'll probably need to put some reinforcements on Renvar to keep it secure. And yeah, Camino, we can train some militia there. We also need to actually get the Liberation fighting. It's a very good ship when you actually get it out and into battles. And then Fonder, I completely forget about Fonder. Completely forgot we've got a small fleet up here, which we could. The only way is through all of this. Unfortunately, all of this is what it's got to go through to get to us. And then we're going to have to take Bastion back as well. They're starting to build up a big space station. They've got a massive ground base there. My Jito's got 2 bulk cruisers ready to go. And actually, oh, where's Umbara? We were starting to flush out a bit of a fleet over on Umbara before we lost our tech. So getting our tech back is going to be important as well. Apologies, what a hold this ended up being. Yeah, like I said, this mod makes the game a lot harder. And as you've seen, I mean, I've been pushed back. I've sacrificed a good few worlds. Chandrilla, Mayakar, Karida, they took the orbit back of that. Sulukamai was an early loss, but we're blockading the planet. We haven't taken it back yet because the ground force is quite sizable. We lost. What else did we lose? We lost Bastion. Orto Plutonia is just being sieged, and there's nothing actually on it. All they would have to do is land troops, and they'd take it. We lost Alwyn and took it back somehow. That was one hell of a fight. We lost Mustafar, and we're getting ready to take that back. I don't know who he is. We were going to invade Bespin, and then we never got the chance. I think did we lose? Oh, there was an assault on Concord Dawn, but we managed to repel it. With that was purely because we had the Mandalorians. I think that's all that's happened in this stream. We obviously started the campaign, and I've only just now realised we have heavy attack tanks on Aradis. But yeah, I think it's going okay. I'm not going to say it's going well because it's not. It's difficult. We did kill Vader, and we killed Veers as well. Killing Vader is quite nice because he is pretty nasty when he runs around the galaxy. I think if we were to actually launch a ground attack on Mustafar, these guys are all minor heroes. Once they're dead, I think they're dead forever, so taking them out of the equation would be quite good. But yeah, that is going to be it from me tonight, folks. So, just want to say a very quick thank you to everybody who's followed tonight. Nico, Alan,
Uncle Terry. I think there was a couple others as well. Massive thank you to Uncle Terry for subscribing. He's now our second subscriber to the channel. Thank you very much for that, and that's why he's got a whole fleet kind of dedicated to him, the Rebel 1 fleet, which is currently over Honogger. If you've enjoyed and you're not a part of it already, there's a link to our community Discord. Pop in, say hi, give us feedback, tell me I'm bad at games, recommend games for us to play, see when we go live, see when we upload videos to YouTube, all that sort of stuff. I will be live again on Monday at 7 PM GMT with more of this, more of Empire at War. We carry on with this playthrough. But yeah, that is everything from me tonight, folks. I hope you've enjoyed. I've thoroughly enjoyed playing this game. I always do. And I'll see you all in the next one. Later, everybody.